Right, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be called Waiting for Motivation Does Not Work. So, why does waiting for motivation not work? And the reason why is because you are waiting to get started. You're waiting to, you're waiting for something to get, to get a certain feeling. You're waiting to get a certain feeling. I'm going to wait until I feel enthusiastic and then I'm going to go and get started. And that's not how it works. You can't wait, I'm going to wait another day and then I'm going to go and get started, and then it never happens. It's almost like an addiction in a way. So like when people are addicted to smoking cigarettes or alcohol or any sort of drugs, any sort of substance, they will say, I'll stop tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes round and then they're in exactly the same position that they were before. And then they'll go, I'll stop the day after. And I'll stop the day after. And then after that. And then another day, and another day, another day, another day. And it keeps going on. And that is the same with getting started on projects, or if you want to lose weight, build muscle, or hit certain goals. Waiting to get started or waiting for the motivation isn't the right way, or waiting for willpower to come through isn't the right way. So we're going to go into that. So firstly, willpower doesn't work because willpower, again, it's a feeling that you have, so you might be enthusiastic about something, and then when that enthusiasm has gone, you had a long day at work or with the kids, you've had to do a load of normal day-to-day things, and you're tired out, and that willpower isn't there, you're not going to feel like doing it because you're relying on a willpower to do it. And as humans, we only have a finite amount of willpower throughout the day. So when we go around our daily tasks that we do, organising and sorting through things, going to work, paying bills, etc., then you use up that mental bandwidth. You use it all up. So by the end of the day, you do feel like you're gonna fall over and hit the bed. So you don't want to use all that willpower. You don't want to rely on it. You want to just be, this is something I have to do. Regardless of how I feel. So you should always have that resistance, like I talked about in my other video. You should always have a level of resistance there, so that you so that you need to sort of push against, rather than just going into not having any sort of resistance and going down the easiest path, if that makes sense. So there has to be some sort of resistance, but also you don't relying on willpower will let you down in the end, or motivation, or I want motivation to come. You have to do it first, even if it feels very, 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 very tedious at first or throughout the whole journey. You just have to do the work and put in the hours, and just force yourself to do it. That's the only way. So with time, you might get a natural flow, and it's it applies to all areas of life. Some things will come more naturally to you, like let's say you're really good at academia, painting, or any sort of artistry. Some things will come more naturally to you where it just flows and comes out. Some areas, like maybe for you, it is retaining your information, retaining your memory. You have really bad short-term memory, like I do. And then, but your long-term, you can remember like when you was 5, so an event that happened or whatever. So some people will have to work harder at certain aspects, as we're all different. So yeah, you're not a bad person, because I know that there is like a strange thing online where people say, there's a video of someone losing weight. I followed this channel. They're losing weight, the couple that walks or something like that. And there's a comment from a personal trainer, and he was saying that you should, why are you showing this off? You shouldn't let yourself go that big. And I was thinking, you're a personal trainer, and you're talking to people like that. Like, what's going on there? What's going on with that? It shows that that person, they have something going on. The personal trainer I'm talking about, he has something going on, because if you haven't got anything going on, or you know, something going on in his life, if he didn't have something going on, he wouldn't behave like that. Or unless he just feels more really superior to people, which as a trainer, you don't really expect to have that mentality from a personal trainer. It's like a bit, you know, so at the end of the day, you've got to go at your own pace. We all struggle in certain areas more than others. We all have our strengths and weaknesses in different areas. But the main message is just to keep pedaling along and push through, using SMART goals or using some other sort of goal method. Maybe that works better for you. You know, you don't have to have a complicated program, a really complex program, you know. You can just have 4 days of exercise, these exercises and more muscle groups on each day in an Excel spreadsheet. You don't need a training program. Have that in an Excel spreadsheet. You want to keep it simple. Have a date column. So this week, commencing that. So each week ahead, starting Monday. And then have the columns going down for each exercise and each, so it's all attached. And then you got each day as well. And then you can see you put in what weight you did on the machine and how many reps or whatever. You know, each column for each week. So you can put down reps and set, you know what I mean? You can put down the reps, sets and weights that you did in each column. So that's a really good way of tracking it, and that's easy, you don't have to pay for it. You know, it's a very, very, very easy way of tracking your progress. So remember, motivation is smoke and mirrors. It is smoke and mirrors. You have to function regardless of how you feel. This is a summary, if you become dependent on motivation, then you, when the motivation's not there, you will not put in the work or do what you need to do. So you just do it, make it part of your routine into the day, block it in. Some people don't do well blocking as people go over the time, so they expect to go as long, but maybe put it on a to-do list instead, you know? Or maybe have a little bit of blocking in the morning and in the afternoon, but not throughout the day. So maybe that'll work for you, and then a to-do list throughout the day. So it depends on the person. I know I don't block throughout the day, really. But I do in the morning, so I'll block, you know, a routine in the morning, do this, and then in the evening, I'll have a block as well of what to do, and it's good to have a bit of a variation in time, because I feel like it works best for me, but people are different, so you have to do what works best for you. What are your thoughts on motivation or willpower? Do you depend on willpower, or do you not? Comment, like, and subscribe, and share below. What do you think? Do you disagree? You know, do you think I'm an idiot and do you disagree? Comment below. I'm happy for people to disagree. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.